NK Toko Sports welcomes you to our coverage of high school basketball for the New Bremen Holiday Tournament between Miami East and the Anna Rockets. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, Speedway Lanes, and NK Telco. You're looking live here at the Nest Championship game between the Miami East Lady Vikings and the Anna Lady Rockets. My name's Brandon Coverman, and alongside me, Jerry McEldowney. And Jerry, if you take a look at this first matchup, you look on the one side of the court in black, the Miami East Lady Vikings. They stand in at an impressive 9-0 record. They're at the top of their Three Rivers Conference, and they're playing really well. They boast a lot of quality wins over teams like Mechanicsburg, Fort Laramie. So this is the Miami East team that's coming in that's really talented.
Yeah, definitely. They've had, like as you mentioned, some really quality wins. Fort Laramie started out the season. They also had a nice win against Versailles, and 9-0, 5-0 in the Three Rivers Conference. One thing that really, you look at the stat sheet for Miami East, is the balance that they bring, scoring. Even just last night alone, they had some balance with 14 points from Logan Phillips, 7 points, Marin Gross, 9 points, Micaiah Musselman. So, and if you really look at their season average, it really is comparable. So, very balanced team, and it's going to be fun to watch them play tonight.
Tied at 5-0 on top of that Three Rivers Conference right now with Covington. And on the other side is the Anna Lady Rockets, who sit in second place in the always competitive Shelby County Athletic League, sitting at 6-3, right behind the Fort Laramie Redskins. They get a win over New Bremen last night. They're looking to get a big quality win. I mean, Anna sitting at 6-3 right now. Probably one of their best win last night was against New Bremen. But if they can get a win here tonight against Miami East, you consider that probably a statement win.
Yeah, absolutely. These two teams, they've got in schools have some history behind them in some of the games that they've played over the years. And they'll get a chance to see each other again in January, which we'll talk about later on too. But this is an exciting game tonight. Anna's got 5 returning letter winners. They had a nice win against Rushi last week, and I'm really excited to see this game tonight. I think both teams, quality teams, and both have some leaders on the team that's going to make this a fun one tonight.
Each team punched their ticket last night. Miami East defeating St. Mary's 47-29. Anna defeating the host school, New Bremen, 35-21. Games you might have caught here last night on NK Toko Sports. That consolation game was just played. It was won by the New Bremen Lady Cardinals 51-45, as we're going to get ready with our starting lineups for our championship game. And again, it will be a great one. Glad you can join us here on NK Telco Sports. And again, like we were mentioning in the pregame, these teams will meet again on January 22nd. Both Division III schools in that Southwest District, so these teams have a chance to run into each other again. Matt McCollum, Scott Steinbrenner, and Eric Klosterman are 3 officials assigned to work this game here tonight at the Nest. Now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, taking a look for the Lady Rockets. They're in the home white. 5'6" sophomore Ava Reed returning the letter winner. 5'5" senior Brenna Cobb, leading scorer on this team. 5'10" junior number 25 McKenna Pettis. 5'7" senior number 35 Jenna Walters. And rounding out the lineup, number 41, a 6'3" freshman Addison Bales. Head coach of the Anna Lady Rockets in his second year is Randy Huber. He's assisted by Mike Ambos, Tony Metzler, and Erica Cheek. Now, taking a look for the Miami East Vikings, sitting at 9-0. 5'8" junior, number 11, Jacqueline Cadle. Number 13, 6' senior, Cameron Francis. Number 14, 5'10" senior, Logan Phillips, double-figure scorer last night. Number 21, Marin Gross, a 5'6" senior. 6'1" senior, Micaiah Musselman. The head coach of the Miami East Lady Vikings is Kevin Evans. He's assisted by Rick Hickman and also Shander Thompson. Let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza in Newport, Ohio. First, taking a look for the Anna Rockets.
For Coach Huber, it's win the boards, control the tempo on both sides of the floor.
And taking a look for our Miami East Lady Vikings.
For Coach Evans, consistency and discipline with defense, get into and run our stuff offensively and play together.
Thank Keyhole Pizza for being, again, our longtime sponsor of the keys to the game here on NK Telco Sports, right on the corner of State Route 66, right off State Route 66 in Newport, as a quick three-pointer is up and no good by Cadle. As Brenna Cobb brings it up the floor, and be interested to see the pace set here in the early portion of this game. Miami East in a zone. They play a mix of different zones, a 1-2-1, 1-3-1, and 2-3 at times. So they get a near turnover. Cobb will swing it up over to Ava Reed.
Yeah, with that zone, all that length that they have, they can really close out on their shooters, but then also recover underneath the basket as well.
Ball in the corner. We've seen a lot of zone in the last game between St. Mary's and New Bremen, and we're seeing a chunk more of it now. Pettis on the top of the Cardinal logo. Swings it out to Cobb. We've got 1 minute burned here already. Ball in the corner to Pettis. Back over to Walters. Corner, Cobb trying to creep toward the basket. Reed kicks it out to Walters. She drives, gets that shot blocked by Musselman. Miami is still kicking out. Marin Gross with the basketball, goes to the left side. Trying to get it inside. Addison Bale swats it out, trying to play defense. And there's a foul. And Addison Bale's in the starting lineup, kind of a new wrinkle in Coach Huber's lineup. The freshman had been playing a little bit on JV. We saw him a week ago against Rushi.
Yeah, 6'3" freshman, and I think Coach Huber wants to be patient with her, but he knows he's got a 6'3" freshman that's got some potential and wants to advance her as quickly as he can.
Musselman with the basketball. Weave offense. Anna in a man-to-man. Shot up and good as Cameron Francis starts the scoring here for Miami East. Eva Reed with the basketball. Miami still in that zone. 2-0 lead on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Reed with it. Back over to Walters, trying to get it on the inside. There's going to be a foul against Marin Gross. First team foul against Miami East. 5:36 to go in the opening quarter. It's a 2-0 Viking lead over Anna.
Yeah, that last possession with Anna, they were definitely very patient, and they like to push the ball though. But with this zone, we may look to see them be a little more patient with their shot selection tonight.
Reed taking baseline, kicks it out. Pettis swings it over to Cobb. Cobb back over that right side. Miami's giving a little pressure to that wing. East looking to go 10-0. Looking to finish the 2023 part of the season undefeated. If they can get a win here. Ball trying to get on the inside to Bales. Goes back out to Pettis. Pettis trying to clear it out. Kicks out to Walters' right wing. Thought maybe by the first possession we'd see a fast pace. It's kind of slowed down here. Anna trying to dissect this zone of the Miami East. Ball tipped there. And we got an over and back violation there on the girls in green. And it'll go over to Miami East. East will kick it in. Phillips will toss it in over to Cadle. Very veteran squad here for Miami East. Try to get it on the inside. Nice post up and score there by Micaiah Musselman. And it's 4-0 East.
Yeah, 4 seniors there with Miami East. The starting lineup with the junior.
This is a game where Addison Bales is really going to be tested there. Musselman did a nice job posting her up. It's a tall senior against a tall freshman.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the young freshman can do tonight.
And Cobb threw to the corner, nobody there. Coach Randy Huber trying to get his team to press a little bit, speed up the game here. Coach Huber in his 2nd season. There's a foul. It's going to go against Walters. That'll be the team's 3rd.
Anna likes to apply that full court pressure, get some turnovers, get some easy buckets out of it.
Actually, that's the team's 2nd foul. I take that back as we're halfway through the 1st quarter on the First National Bank Think First Scoreboard Championship game of the TNT Auto Holiday Classic here at the Nest on NK Toko Sports. 4-0 our score. Miami East ahead, trying to extend it. Shot fake and up and in. Marin Gross with the bucket, and it's 6-0 Vikings.
Nice shot fake and then a take to the basket there.
Anna trying to answer yet. Trying to get on the board here. Ava Reed with the basketball. Reed kicks it out to Cobb. Cobb looking right wing to Reed. Reed back out to Cobb. In the corner, Walters. Deep 3. Cobb needing an answer, and that shot is good. Brenna Cobb with the deep 3 and gets Anna on the board.
Brenna had 10 points last night. She's their go-to scorer. Senior, three-year varsity player, even played a little bit as a freshman.
Rockets cut the lead in half for Miami East. Ball tipped and taken away by Bales. On the inside, the lengthy freshman makes the play. Cobb with that basketball. Kick to Walters. They try to get it to Bales. Nice play by Musselman on the backside. There's a foul going to the floor. They're going to call it against East. And like I said, Miami's 9-0. They're tied right now on top of Covington, 5-0 in the Three Rivers Conference. They play just like the Shelby County League, the Three Rivers Conference. Not much difference, an 8-team league. The Shelby County League, a 7-team league. They both play double round robins. They both play each team twice at each other's home floor. They got a first meeting with Covington coming up here very soon after the holiday break.
Yeah, Covington off to a real nice start. Good look.
And a nice look on the backside. Coach Huber not happy with that, as that score there goes to Cameron Francis. An 8-3 East lead now. There's a kick. So that ball will roll down and be picked up here. And been a long 2 days of basketball as we cap off the Holiday Classic. This Jim will be hopping next 2 nights with the boys. Not a holiday tournament, but New Bremen taking on Elida and Hardin Northern the next 2 nights here on NK Telco Sports. You can catch those games here for pay-per-view purchase.
Miami East already showing some of that balanced scoring with four different players on the scoreboard.
Walters with the basketball. Miami still in that zone. It's another report you had on the Vikings. They sit back in a couple variations of a zone. Haven't seen them sub much yet. 1:50 to go. Ball tipped. And that's the advantage of them being in that zone. They can use their length. Shot fake. Shot on the inside. No good. Walters gets it. Quick run out here for Anna. This is what you want against a zone. It's going to be on the floor. They're going to give her 2 shots. That's what you want against a zone. If you can get transition and you can go push the ball down the floor and not allow a team to set up a zone. That's a huge advantage, for the offensive team trying to go against that zone, Jerry.
Yeah, absolutely. Before that zone can get back, get set. It's so important to really push that ball and look for some easy bucket opportunities.
First shot is good by Jenna Walters. 5'7" senior. Liz Stodder still out the lineup for Anna. And we got a timeout by Coach Huber. It's a 30-second timeout. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip here on NK Telco Sports. And we'd like to, again, thank our sponsors here, CarriageWorks, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwederman, Nickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hulsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veterans Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. Our scoreboard sponsors, First National Bank, Keys to the Game, Keel Pizza. Our timeout sponsors, Precision Strip. Our player of the game, which Jerry and I will name at the end, is brought to you by NK Telco. Our mid and post game stats are powered by Grand Lake Health Systems. And our new Bremen Live View sponsor is Speedway Lanes. So coming out of the Precision Strip timeout, a minute 34 to go here in the first quarter. It's 8-5 Miami East over Anna, Jerry.
Yeah, really. Two big free throws by Jenna Walters, a senior, and it really now gives them an opportunity to do what Anna does best, right there. Put that pressure on, get some easy steals.
Yep, and absolutely, and a nice analysis there as Anna gets the turnover. They won out of the timeout. Trailing 8-5, no lead yet in the early going for the Rockets, who got here by defeating host school New Bremen 35-21 last night. As that ball's taken away on the other end, a ball taken away by East in transition. It's Katie Paulus. Shots up and no good for the 5'10 junior, but she'll go shoot two. We went to Sandra Plattfoot, who entered the lineup for Anna. First free throw up and in by Paulus. Ava Reed checks back in for Jenna Walters, and coming in late is Logan Phillips.
Logan Phillips had 14 points last night. Came off, had a nice game.
Two free throws in there, good for Paulus. 10-5 now. He's doubling up Anna in the early going here.
There's that length there with that zone. The way they can really extend it out and make some of them passes difficult. Generally, within a zone, you can pass around that perimeter, but with that length, they're getting a lot of deflections.
Yeah, good point. And Anna got to utilize maybe ball fakes and things like that a little more. As Cobb with the basketball. 45 seconds to go in the first. Reed and Cobb playing a little pitch and catch on the perimeter. Ball deflected, and it'll stay with Anna. Each team at 3 fouls apiece this quarter, and 38 seconds till those reset back to 0. Reed will flash to the ball. They're really trying to make it a focus to get it to Cobb out of the out-of-bounds plays. Maybe get her a shot or find some secondary look off that.
Yeah, they really do try to look for Brenna coming off some screens, coming out.
Deep shot, Reed comes out. Rebound down to Katie Paulus. She goes that right side, goes to the corner, cross-court pass. Free ball fired up, no good. Musselman hits the deck. And rolling around on the floor, and there's going to be 3 seconds in the lane. And here's someone say, now you're going to call it. It doesn't matter, 3 seconds in the lane. If you catch the ball, you got to make a move. It's either you got to go out now or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, it doesn't matter. And the quarter ends there. 10-5, our lead as the Beach Boys will take us to a commercial break here at the end of the first quarter. Miami East 10, Anna 5 on NK Telco Sports.
When I graduated from Salina, I didn't know much about the job market here.
I knew I wanted to come back to the area.
I went to Hometown Opportunity where I was looking for a local job.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me.
Linked me directly with those local companies.
And the last 6 months have been wonderful to feel that family environment again.
Back here in NK Telco Sports Championship game of the TNT Auto Holiday Classic here at the Nest at New Bremen High School. Brandon Coburn and Jerry McEldowney giving you the action between Anna and Miami East. And after 8 minutes of play, the Miami East Lady Vikings lead 10-5 on the strength of their zone defense.
Yeah, that zone defense is giving Anna some trouble. They just had the 3 shot attempts, field goal attempts here in that first quarter. A lot of passing around the perimeter, just trying to see what they can find.
And Adeline Irick going to check in the ball game at the quarter break. 6-foot junior in the lineup for Coach Huber as an Anna turnover starts the second quarter. Miami East with the basketball. Musselman goes to Cadle on that left side over to Marin Gross. Needs to kick it out. Logan Phillips right side over to Cadle. Ball in the corner 3. Katie Pullis gets it to go. And Katie Paulus now with 5 points. 13-5, our score here now. East ahead. Cobb kicks the basketball. Goes down to Ava Reed.
Yeah, it's a very, I'm sure the viewers can see, it's a very active zone. It's not one where you're just sitting back and letting the ball pass. It is very active. Very active. A lot of jumping into the passing lanes.
Yeah, and you're right there. It's active. It's pressure, and Anna has been struggling to get in a flow offensively. Cobb with it. Cobb looks in the corner, going to dribble the way of Plattfoot. Gets it into Irick. Irick gets it blocked and rejected on the inside by Logan Phillips. Miami East looking to work quickly here. 6:36 to go in the first half. 13-5. Miami East on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. They kick it out, give and go, dribble drive. It's no good. Pettis clears the boards for Anna. Cobb kicks in the corner to Zandra Plattfoot. Back to Cobb. She's going to pull the trigger from 3, and it's in and out. Rebound, Miami East looking to push the break. They kick it up to Paulus. Paulus can't keep hold of it, and will turn it right back over to Anna. Coming back in is Micaiah Musselman. And a 9-0 team is Miami East. 5-0 in the TRC has defeated, that's at a quality, non-conference wins against Versailles, Mechanicsburg, Fort Laramie to open the season. So Miami East has proven how good they are. They're trying to add another win as they force a turnover here. Try to get to Musselman on the inside. Nice defense by Pettis to swat it away. Number 41, Addison Bales into the lineup. Just a freshman, but at 6'3" is going to be a force to be reckoned with the next few years.
Yeah, they definitely want to bring her along. She's got a very good upside.
Shot no good. Getting their own rebound and scoring is Marin Gross with her second bucket of the night. And Miami East out to a 15-5 lead. Reed with it, gives a ball fake, back over to Cobb to Reed, in the corner to Pettis, back to Reed. Pettis gonna fire a 3, and she swishes it from the corner. McKenna Pettis gets a much needed bucket for Anna.
She's capable of making that shot.
And it's just big, and Anna's been having to settle for the outside shot, but you want to work with quicker ball movement if you're Anna.
Yeah, it's a good point there. To really move the ball a little quicker, try to get that defense moving.
Foul on the floor against Cobb. They're going to call a push. Pushed Musselman there, and Logan Phillips will take it out. That'll be the second foul on Cobb. As Plattfoot heads out, Walters back in for Coach Huber. Trying to run Musselman off a down screen there. He gets her walled up. Nice recovery by Bales. Bales got caught up in that screen there and did a nice job recovering on the backside.
Yeah, really moved their feet well there to not deflect that pass. Oh, nice play.
And then to get caught up in another screen there, though. Miami East running an action there for Musselman, and she gets the score.
Nice left-hand finish there by Musselman, the senior.
It's back out to a 9-point lead for Miami East, 17-8, 4:28 to go until halftime here. Reed with it, pitch and catch back to Walters. Go over to Reed to Cobb. Kicks over to Walters. Anna just trying to continuously saw into that lead. They've been trailing all game. Back over to Reed. Coach Evans trying to get him to trap, trying to just make this Anna offense. Anna hasn't been able to get on the arc to set up any offense. As Reed drives, kicks it out, Walters. All in the corner, Reed. She fires a three, got it. Anna needing to hit some shots has gotten big threes from Ava Reed and McKenna Pettis on back-to-back possessions.
Big shot by Ava Reed there, the sophomore. Played a little varsity last year as well.
High-low action, just no luck there for Musselman as, you know, Miami's starting to make her a point of focus here now.
Yeah, averages 10 points a game.
You're gonna try. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying 9 points last night and very active underneath the basket.
You're gonna try to get it into Bales, turns it over. Pettis with some good backside help there. Adeline Irick checks back in for Bales. Ball inbounded up over to Francis. Trying to get it on the inside, broken up. Walters goes back out to the corner. Musselman, shot no good. Rebound cleared by Walters. All back to Cobb. She gets a shot fake. Over to Reed. She's going to fire a three from the other corner. Shot no good, and a late foul from Pettis. Second team foul against Anna. It's the first on Pettis. (17-11), 2:26 to go to the halftime break here. Ball in the corner over to Paulus, who has 5. It's been a balanced team effort. Like we said, I mean, you look at the stats. Balanced attack for Coach Evans' squad. Not really one particular person to look at, but a nice balanced attack here. Big part of why they're 9-0, but they've had a reason to push it into Musselman lately.
Yeah, she's starting to take over under the basket here in this second quarter, getting some good looks.
And yeah, really getting some good looks, and she's up to 6 points now. Pitch and catch going on around the perimeter with the Rockets. Cobb with it. Ball goes back to Cobb. She tries to drive baseline through the defense. Shot up. It camps out. Musselman clears the boards. Musselman's starting to heat up here a little bit for Miami East. They're trying to get the ball down to her. Anna's had a hard time matching up with her. She runs so well for a post, and she just moves very well.
Yeah, she's very active there in the lane, and she can stretch it out here with the ball now. They
try to get it to her on the backside. Nice play by Reed. Tried to keep it alive. Comes down to Paulus. Paulus for 3 off the mark. Reed gets it, and there's going to be a foul. And great job by Ava Reed. Nice hustle on that possession. Number 3, a 5'5" sophomore Mara Fine checks in for the first time, and Jacqueline Cadle returns to the lineup. 19-11, our score here. Brandon Coverman, Jerry McEldowney bringing you the action here on NK Telco Sports. Rockets give it to Cobb in the corner. Cross-court pass to Reed. Back over to Walters. And then another tip there. And Coach Evans talking about displacement there. You saw the boxing out there by Walters. We've seen that as kind of a point of emphasis with officials this year of displacement fouls like that.
Yeah. Some of that, body displacement movement, definitely a point of emphasis. Miami's coaches thought there was that happened there.
Try to get the ball to Irick on the inside, and just active hands for this Miami East team. Phillips knocks it out of play, and Anna will inbound it.
Anna, I thought they would look for an inbound play here with Cobb. Normally when she's here it is out front.
Try to run a back screen. That's going to be an illegal one on Jenna Walters. Good call there by the official. It just kind of moved her shoulder, was not set in any sort of position, and that's the right call. That's Jenna Walters' second. Miami East with a chance to extend this lead before halftime, 19-11. Ball tipped by Walters. She'll get it back. We'll have to try to get a shot off. Shot's good if it goes, and it doesn't by Brenna Cobb. A 19-11 halftime lead for Miami East over Anna. Both teams will talk it over. We'll get our first half stats and recap the first half here next on NK Telco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Back here at the Nest, halftime here between Anna and Miami East. Miami East holds a 19-11 advantage over the Anna Rockets on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. And with our mid-game stats powered by Grand Lake Health Systems, Mr. Jerry McEldowney.
All right, thanks, Brandon. First for our guest on the scoreboard, the Anna Rockets, Ava Reed with 3 points, Brenna Cobb with 3 points, McKenna Pettis with 3 points, Jenna Walters with 2 points. Anna shot 3 for 9 for 33% field goal percentage in the first half, 3 for 6 for 50% from the three-point line, 2 for 2 from the line. For our home team, the Miami East Vikings, balanced scoring overall with four players here on the scoreboard. Micaiah Musselman with 6 points, Katie Paulus with 5 points, Cameron Francis with 4 points, Marin Gross with 4 points. They shot 8 for 17 for 47% in the first half here. 1 for 3 from the three-point arc, 33%, 2 for 2 from the line. Rebounding was generally even for both teams, and turnovers was generally even as well for both teams. Anna's got 2 players with 2 fouls. Brenda Cobb and Jenna Walters, 2 fouls. And Maren Gross, 2 fouls, 20 for Miami East.
So again, 19-11, our score 10-5. Miami East held the lead after the first quarter, and at 19-11 right now, and East with the basketball. Big thing that helped East in that first half was, you mentioned Anna, only 9 field goal attempts, but a bunch of tips and deflections just like that Anna got right there from Walters.
Yeah, Anna did create some turnovers, and they really were just very patient overall with the in the first half with their offense, just working around and keeping the game close here in that first half as we moved into the second half.
Back, both teams starting with their original starting 5s on the floor. Try to get a back screen there and a back cut there to Jacqueline Cadle, and she'll kick off the second half of scoring for Miami East. And Miami stays back in that zone, will not change. I've not seen them play a lick of man. They did not play any last night and have not played any so far today. As Jerry said, only 9 Anna shot attempts that first half. Question is, you've been patient, but when do you start kind of ramping it up on offense if you're Anna?
Yeah, as that score now, we're at 10-point differential. That's what you need to do. It's just Brenda Cobb, the senior, taking it to the basket. Penetrate that zone.
Brenda Cobb scores for Anna there, gets that 2 back quickly there for Coach Huber's team. And we haven't seen Anna do much of that, penetrate to the basket. And a nice job by Cobb. I don't know if it's a better offensive second half for Anna. They want to pull out the victory in this TNT Auto Holiday Classic here at the Nest, and they're going to call a foul there against Pettis. Be her second, team's first. Logan Phillips will inbound it. Bound it over to Jacqueline Cadle. Cadle will try to work to the middle of the key. Miami is continuing to run the offense. They fire a 3. It's Cadle off the iron, no good. Rebound down to Walters. Walters will slow it down. 4 Vikings in front of her. Pettis will whip it over to Cobb. Cobb at the beak of the Cardinal logo. Goes over to Ava Reed. On the inside, tried to get it to Bales, and it's tipped out there by Francis, playing nicely job on defending the post.
Yep, just a little more air under that ball. It would have Bales would have had a nice scoring opportunity.
Ava Reed with it. Reed walks it out, goes that left side over to Cobb. Cobb back to Reed. If you want to see Anna, you want to start getting that ball in that short corner too. Heard Coach Huber say that across the floor. He brings a good point. You want to start attacking this zone, getting into the meat of it. Miami's just packing it in there. Walters in the corner, trying to get through. Goes back to Cobb. She's going to fire a deep 3 off the front of the iron. Reed with the offensive rebound and a foul, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. Miami East making the trip all the way from Casstown. Over here, Anna making the short trip here to Auglaize County. Miami East located over in Miami County. Very good history of basketball over in the East School District, both the men's and the women's team. As Cobb splits from the line, and as if you're an Anna fan, you're familiar with, because Miami East in Division III. Ball stolen there by Walters. Miami East is in the Three Rivers Conference, a newly formed conference in its second year. Includes one Shelby County school in Lehman, and also Riverside, Miami East, Milton Union, Northridge, Covington, also included in that conference. And as Miami sitting on top of that conference 5-0, and at 4-1, the Shelby County Athletic League with our lone loss to the Laramie Redskins, who Miami's defeated, who's Laramie's only loss. Walters to the basket, shot no good. She gets her own rebound, and Anna starting, Jerry, to do a better job of attacking the basket.
Yeah, that's definitely getting better shot opportunities, attacking the basket. That's something that Jenna Walters is very capable of doing. She is a slasher to the basket, and look for the senior to try a couple more of those opportunities here in the second half.
I called a shooting foul there, so Ava Reed will get the basketball out the inbound. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, 21-14 here. Again, Anna extending out that zone. And there's a displacement there like we talked about earlier. That's going to go against Bales. So a turnover there for the Rockets. And the Vikings will take it out right in front of the bleachers pulled out here.
Anna really wants to get into this pressure, see if they can get some easier scoring opportunities with some steals.
I think really you talked about it earlier, speeding the game up too. That can be an advantage for them.
Yeah, really try to just beat that zone through more pressure, steals, and easy opportunities at the basket.
Works out over that left side, cross-court pass, three ball coming up here from Gross, and she swishes it. Marin Gross now up to 7 points for the Vikings. They lead 24-14 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Ball back out to Brenna Cobb. Back over to Ava Reed. She's going to fire a three herself. It's no good, and it's tipped out there by Paulus. It's going to stay with the Rockets here. The response is offense has been hard to come by for this Anna team. Miami East is holding teams under 27 points a game. That's how good and stiff their defense has been all season. So Anna just a little below the average right now of what Miami East is allowing. It shows how good this defense is and why they're 9-0.
A lot of length, a lot of activity. They really move their feet well in this zone.
Reed slices, kicks it out to Cobb. Shots no good. Board cleared there by Phillips. There's a foul. It's going to go against Walters. That'll be her third. Really only foul trouble now creeping up. As quickly coming off the bench will be Zandria Plattfoot. Inbound, they go to the basket. To Gross, swatted by Pettis. Bales with the rebound. Reed will try to push the fast break here. Reed in the lane. Teardrop shot will fall well short. And now Miami East pushing it on the other end with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. A 10-point lead for Miami East on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Coverman Cherry McEldowney giving you the action here. Shot on the inside. Great passing by East and Micaiah Musselman with her fourth field goal.
Yeah, she really comes around on that block, uses that left hand well and finishes.
Full timeout. Coach Randy Huber, 2:42 left here to go in the third quarter. It's Miami East 26, Anna 14 here on NK Telco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Mr. Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Mr. Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Back here, out of the Precision Strip timeout, the Miami East Lady Vikings lead by a dozen, 26-14 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. And don't want to say time's running out. We still got a lot of time left in this ball game, but certainly a turning point in the game right now, Jerry, for Anna.
Yeah, they really need to get this. going into the fourth quarter, get this under 10, and then really start looking for Brenna Cobb here, the senior.
And the kickball there will keep it with the Rockets. And we spoke praises about Miami East's defense, averaging just under 27 points a game is what they're giving up, which boasts their 9-0 record. And we said these teams will meet again on January 22nd at Miami East as the ball is turned over there by Anna. Reed and Cobb not on the same page there. And Miami East playing in the Three Rivers Conference and in the Shelby County Athletic League. As the Vikings working the basketball, Paulus on that left side.
A lot of very good activity with their offense, Miami East. A lot of all players moving.
Trying to work it. They give it up over to Phillips. Phillips on the inside. Nice play by Bales to deny the inside there to Musselman. Reed with it. Thought she might think about a three, but she didn't. Platfoot with it. Back over to Cobb to Reed. Gets that ball swatted. And they're going to call an over and back violation there on Brenna Cobb. Or sorry, Ava Reed. And take a look at Miami East's upcoming schedule. Play Troy next and at Bethel, and then January 11th, big showdown against Covington at Miami East. They'll end the season at Covington February 8th. Some big games coming up in the Three Rivers Conference race.
Nice back cut.
Nice backdoor cut, but Bales. There again, we kind of talking, just maybe kind of behind the pace of play there for a bit, but man, she's made a couple nice defensive plays these last few possessions.
Yeah, definitely nice help defense there, and nice cut by the Miami East player, and a good feed. Bales there to help defend.
Ball inbounded. They get it to the corner into Paulus for three. Shot no good. Backside rebound there by Gross, but it's taken away by Brenna Cobb. Cobb looking to push it here. Stops in the lane. Gets it kicked away there by a trailing Marin Gross. Ball to Musselman. Kicks it on the outside. Three ball coming up. No good. Rebound up to Cobb. Pace of play is kicked up here. In the lane, shot up and a foul. Two shots coming up now here. That foul against Fine. So we don't have a number 11 on our roster.
Yeah, Mackenzie Mumal, freshman.
Okay. Mackenzie Mumal, that is. She was on the JV team, which, if you're an Anna fan, they did win the Holiday Tournament, the JV version of the Holiday Tournament here. As Mumal splits the line. A last-second shot that the Rockets won it on. They're trailing right now, 26-15. Try to get it to Bales on the inside, and the 6'3" freshman cracks the box score.
Anna's tried to make that entry pass a few times tonight, and it just did not have enough lift, enough air under it. That one did, and Bales knew what to do with it there with the finish.
Absolutely. They seal and score by the freshman. Anna back within single digits now, 26-17. Paulus trying to kick it back out to 12. And Paulus, as time expires, cans a three from the left wing. And it's a 29-17 East lead heading into the fourth quarter. We'll step aside, come back with the fourth quarter of action here next on NK Tucko Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones. We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Back here in Kaitoko Sports, 29-17 our score here. Anna trailing Miami East, and Jerry, big shot there by Katie Paulus to cap out the third quarter there for Miami East.
Yeah, that was a big shot there by Paulus. She's got 8 points there through the third quarter, but that was a big one. Anna had just made a nice entry pass there with Bales and had a little bit of momentum, and that shot there was the counter.
Yeah, and it's big. You were saying to get the ball or get it under 10 points, and Plattfoot shot from the corner, no good. Cobb can't corral the rebound. It'll be East basketball. East trying to inbound it. Try to inbound it up ahead. They'll turn it right over to Brenna Cobb, who gets it and brings it up the floor. We'll think about pull up for a three. Kicks over to Mackenzie Mumal. In the corner, Cobb. Back to Mumal. Mumal. Over to Plattfoot to Cobb. And a turnover there for Anna. An unforced one there for Anna. Anna's playing also without Liz Stauder as well, who's still out for the time being with an injury.
Yeah, she's a player that really came on towards the end of the year with some outside shooting, and a game like tonight that could have helped Anna.
And a double dribble there by Miami East. Coach Hubert shouting out instructions again in his second season as head man of the Lady Rockets. Ball goes to the floor. Miami East forces another Anna turnover.
12 turnovers now for Anna.
Cameron Francis with the basketball, kicks it out over to Gross. Back out, three-pointer is good. There for the top of the key by Cameron Francis. And it's 7 points for Francis, and that balance just continues here for the Miami East Lady Vikings.
Yeah, that's five players that are just totaling up some points tonight, and it's just good balance, like you said.
Cross-court pass. Cobb tries to resort out. Back to Mackenzie Mamaw. Anna's got to really start ramping it up here, you know. You talk about preach patience, but now you're down 15 with just over 6 minutes to go. As Logan Phillips returns, man, we talked about in the pregame, Jerry, this Miami East team just balanced. I mean, they got 8 points from Paulus, 2 from Cadle, 7 from Francis, 7 from Gross, and 8 from Musselman.
Yeah, very good balance. Nice three-pointer there by Brenna Cobb.
Cobb with 8 herself to lead Anna. They're back within 12. As Anna now feeling the pressure, going to go back to a little light man pressure in the backcourt. He's still running through the offense, but pivot foot picked up there by Marin Gross.
Big possession here for the Rockets.
5:39 to go here. Try to get it on the inside. They get it to Irick. Shot no good. Cobb looking at her options to get it in. It's up and there's a foul. That foul going to go against Marin Gross. It's going to be the second team foul on the Vikings. Try to run a flex cut. Or try to run a down screen there. Rockets get it to Cobb, trying to shoot her way back, or shoot her team back in this game. Shot's no good. Rebound down to Miami East. Madison Bales will check in next dead ball. Musselman trying to work on the inside. There's a foul called against Anna. Hand check on the inside. It's going to go against Irick, as Irick will be subbed out for the freshman Bales. And we got a timeout on the floor here by Coach Kevin Evans. We'd like to take this opportunity to remind you that NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity basketball on the NK Telco cable or the NKT.TV app. Catch the replay of this game on channel 151 December 30th at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. and on channel 157 on December 30th at 5 p.m. and on channel 3 and on channel 503 January 13th at 6 p.m. and January 15th at 2 p.m. You can also watch more games live via pay-per-view through nktelco.com/sports and more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. South Precision Strip timeout. Jerry, we see the Rockets trailing by 12 points. Coach Evans calling a timeout, wanting his team to still run a little more offense here.
Yeah, I think he wants to really see his team run a nice offensive set coming out of a inbounds play first.
East gets that basketball in. Go over to the right side. They go over to Logan Phillips in the corner to Musselman. Musselman driving baseline. Basketball on the floor. Gross going to clear it out. And we got a foul. Displacement there. It's going to go against Phillips. Be her third. Her and Gross with 3 fouls for East at the 4:29 mark to go here in the fourth quarter. Kick the ball up over to Mamaw. Back over to Pettis. Back over to Mamaw on the inside. Shot up and blocked there by Musselman. East, just see them probably content to be running offense here. They might want to try to run a minute possession here.
Yeah, they will be just content to just run some offense, get a nice offensive set, nice crisp screens.
And East get all bunched up there trying to save it. It's either a walk or a travel there. Not a lot of spacing there that probably Coach Evans wanted. All bunched up on the top. There was East. As Ava Reed comes back in for Mamaw. Offense been tough to come by here tonight. Here in the championship game of the TNT Auto Holiday Classic here at the Nest. New Bremen defeated St. Mary's earlier 51-45 to get third place. Anna defeated New Bremen last night. Miami East defeated St. Mary's. Ball in the corner, three-pointer, Plattfoot, no good. Reed skies in for the rebound on the weak side and puts it back in. Ava Reed with 6 now, and Anna back within 10. Cato gets around the defense. Hand it out over to Marin Gross, the lefty. She spins it back down, back around to Francis. Ball on the inside, Musselman. They kick it back out. East still rotating. Back over to Musselman. And it's got to start increasing the pressure here. Here comes Pettis, and a foul on Cobb. That'll be the second team foul. And now Jenna Walters. Walters, Cobb, and Zandra Platfoot, the only seniors on this team. Oh, a couple veterans, but a lot of underclassmen here for Anna. They sit at a mark of 6-3 right now.
Team that played in a district final game last year. And all these players had some say in that game, getting them to that far last year.
Team, like I said, sitting second right now in the Shelby County Athletic League. They'll get their next matchup with Fort Laramie January 9th to try to jockey for a position in the Shelby County League. And you're just watching Miami East run offense here. They've burned off 30 seconds here. And under 2 minutes to go, and East just content with what's going on right now as the clock continues to roll. Coach Evans telling him to clear, and no shot clock in the state of Ohio right now. Miami East just content with running this offense. Yeah, we got a timeout by Coach Kevin Evans after the timeout. We'll take it with him. 1:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. Miami East holds a 10-point lead, 32-22 over the Anna Rockets here on K-Toko Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Back here on K-Toko Sports, out the precision strip timeout. 90 seconds to go. It's a 32-22 Miami East lead. There's a foul by Ava Reed, but Jerry, Miami East has been able to burn over a minute on this possession alone.
Yeah, they've really been content here these last few possessions, just running some offense, running some clock, and just keeping the ball away from Anna at this point in the game.
Anna committed their third foul. I have one more to give before they can get in that bonus. And there's the foul by Cobb. That'll be her third. Last one to give for Anna. This will be a post-game presentation here at midcourt here at the end of the game. According to PA announcer Scott Fry, our fellow friend who does a great job on the mic here at the Nest. And we got a timeout by Coach Kevin Evans, but all timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Take a look at this game, and not obviously going Anna's way, not out of it yet, but they come back after the holiday break, and still a lot of goals in sight. Hopefully try to catch up back in the Shelby County Athletic League. They have Botkins coming up next, and then they have a big matchup coming up with Fort Laramie coming up here in the launch pad on January 9th.
Yeah, those will be two big league games. That's typically, the goal is the first and foremost to win your league, and then everything else is the icing on the cake, so to speak. But you want to win your league. They're sitting at 4-1, and those two big league games here on the horizon.
Yeah, and be after this and catch Anna a couple more times here on NK Toko Sports as one of our NK Toko schools. And thank you for Anna for being a part of NK Toko Sports, and thank you for any Miami East viewers that have joined here tonight to watch their Lady Vikings add to the lead. Beautiful possession there from Miami East. It capped off with a Maren Gross score.
Nice unselfish assist there by Musselman, finding her teammate Gross slashing to the basket.
Now the urgency has to pick up. Cobb just has to fire a three. Rebound Pettis on the strong side, and Makeda Pettis puts it up and in, and Coach Randy Huber is going to give a full time out, and as Pettis puts it in, she's up to 5 points now, but Miami East looks like they're on the verge of advancing to 10-0. Got their next three games, Troy at Bethel, trying to stay placed in the TRC race and a big matchup with Covington, a team that I've seen in both those teams, interestingly enough. They don't go very deep in their bench. They both play a lot of zones, so that'll be a great matchup coming up here in a few weeks as well.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing the outcome of that game. Two strong teams in that league, and both play the similar style with that zone play. So it'll be a fun one to watch.
And 34-24 here as Coach Evans is getting something drawn up for his girls here, as Anna has no choice but to start fouling. You've got Pettis with 3 fouls. Jenna Walters has got 3 fouls. And Brenna Cobb's also got 3 fouls as well. So kind of a little bit of that foul trouble creeping up, but you're at the point where if you're Coach Huber, you don't really have any other option anymore.
Right. Just got to be able to try to stop the clock, get the ball back, maybe make a couple shots here and make things interesting coming down the stretch.
The ball into Gross. A couple seconds will leak off before Vanessa Plattfoot fouls, a 5'7" sophomore. He'll probably going to come in to use up her 5 fouls. As Maren Gross, the southpaw, step to the line. She'll get 2 now with the new rule change with no more 1-and-1. The fouls reset at the end of the quarter. When you get to 5 fouls, you shoot the double bonus automatically, so no more 1-and-1. And this ceases to exist in high school basketball anymore in the state of Ohio, as the free throws are split there by Gross. She's up to 9 now. Or excuse me, she's up to 10 now. Lead scorer tonight. 3 ball from the corner is good. That is good for Vanessa Plattfoot. Surprised Coach Huber didn't call a timeout right away. He has one of them. Still thought he might try to stop the clock, but a foul there by Anna.
Timeout to set that defense up and get a steal. But
which I guess it's still an uphill battle, but Miami's trying to ice it at the line. Jacqueline Cadle connects on the free throw. And Cadle goes 2 for 2, stretches lead out to 10. Anna has to hurry it up here. They have no other option. Walters to the basket. Gets away with a travel. It's kicked away from Reed, and that'll all but do it here. As Miami East is going to win the TNT Auto Holiday Classic here at New Bremen High School. In the closing seconds as they get it into Gross, and Gross brings it across the timeline, and that'll do it. Looks like as Miami East will pull it out and win by a final of 37-27, as Miami East is 10-0 here going into the 2024 season for Miami East. So as Jerry tallies up our final totals, we'd like to thank our sponsors here on NK Telco Sports. Their Carriage Works, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwederman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hulsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, the Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veteran Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. Our scoreboard sponsors, First National Bank, Keys to the Game, Keel Pizza, Timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Our mid and post game, our player of the game, which we'll bring to you from Anna, is brought to you by NK Telco. Our mid and post game stats are powered by Grand Lake Health Systems. And our New Bremen Live View sponsor is Speedway Lanes. As you can watch the plaque, the presentation at center court right now. And we also like to remind you that NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity basketball on NK Telco Cable or the NKT.TV app on Channel 151 December 30th at 1 and 3 p.m. and on Channel 157 December 30th at 5 p.m. and on Channel 300 HD on Channel 503 January 13th at 6 p.m. and January 15th at 2 p.m. You can also watch more live games live via pay-per-view through nktelco.com/sports and more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Let's take a look at our box scores here tonight for both teams. For the victorious Miami East Vikings, they had 8 from Katie Paulus, 4 from Jacqueline Cadle. They had 7 from Cameron Francis. From Marin Gross, they had 10. From Micaiah Musselman, they got 8. For the Anna Rockets, they got 6 from Ava Reed. They got 7 from Brenna Cobb. Or actually, 8 from Brenna Cobb, 5 from McKenna Pettis, 3 from Vanessa Platfoot, 2 from Jenna Walters, and 1 from Mackenzie Mamal. Anna drops to 6-4. They'll be in action next on January 4th against the Botkins Trojans at the launch pad. For Miami East, they improved to 10-0. They'll be back in action at Troy, at the Troy Activity Center on January 3rd. Scoring after quarters, it was 10-5. Miami East leading after 1. At halftime, Miami East led 19-11. East led 29-17 after 3. In the final here at the Nest is 37-27. In the game before, the New Bremen Lady Cardinals defeated St. Mary's 51-45 in the consolation game of the TNT Auto Holiday Classic here tonight. So, Miami East goes 2-0. New Bremen and Anna split at 1-1, and St. Mary's goes 0-2 this weekend here at the Nest. Miami's continuing on their impressive record. These teams will meet again January 22nd with our post-game stats powered by Grand Lake Health Systems. Mr. Jerry McEldowney.
All right, thanks, Brandon. We'll go ahead and start off with our visiting team, the Anna Rockets, tonight. They were led by Brenna Cobb with 8 points, 6 points, Ava Reed, 5 points, McKenna Pettis, 3 points each for Z Platfoot and Vanessa Platfoot. 2 points, Jenna Walters. Played a nice floor game tonight. A lot of hustle there from Jenna. Addison Bales, 2 points. Mackenzie Mumal with 1 point. They shot 10 for 29 for 34%. They were 4 for 6 from the line and had 12 turnovers, 9 rebounds. For the winning Miami East Vikings tonight, they were led by Marin Gross with 10 points. With 10 points. Micaiah Musselman with 8 points. Katie Paulus with 8 points. Cameron Francis with 7 points, and Jacqueline Cadle with 4 points. Really showing that balanced scoring there tonight, as we spoke to at the start of the game for Miami East. The Vikings had 10 rebounds, 13 turnovers. They shot a very fine 14 for 26 for 54% from the floor. Very content there in the second half to really run their offense and get good shots. They were a very fine 4 for 9 from the three-point line and 5 for 6 from the free throw line. And all in all, good game tonight. We, with the Anna Rockets, the Jenna Walters was a player that we thought really played a good floor game. A lot of hustle. The senior really gave it all she had tonight out there on the floor. And we're going to name her the NK Telco Player of the Game, Jenna Walters, for the Anna Rockets.
So congratulations, Jenna Walters, our Player of the Game. Congratulations to Miami East TNT Auto Holiday Classic champions here tonight at New Bremen. They win 37-27 as Miami East will advance to 10-0. Again, they play at Troy on January 3rd, and Anna drops to 6-4. They will host Botkins on January 4th. So that'll do it for us here tonight from the Nest. For our producer back in the station, Austin Amberging, for Jerry McEldowney, I'm Brandon Coverman. For the final time here from the Nest, the Miami East Lady Vikings defeat the Anna Rockets 37-27. We'd like to thank you guys for watching a production of NK Telco Sports. We'd like to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year here from the Nest tonight as Miami East defeats Anna 37-27 on NK Telco Sports.